Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector, and today, episode number 54, disaster. Heartbroken. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. This is Peter, and today we're going to discuss something that is not so fun. Damaged goods. I know, heartbreaking. There's nothing worse, and I've seen a lot of posts. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it on YouTube when somebody gets a figure and it's broken. Damaged. Heartbreaking. I know. And sometimes I see people post things and I get a kick out of it because they don't realize that the figure is not broken, that it actually came that way. It was meant to be that way. So I think somebody recently had posted something about they ordered their Captain America, and when they showed up, the shield was broken. That's hilarious, I know, right? Because as we know, it was, as we collectors, we know that Captain America from Infinity Wars, was it Infinity Wars? Infinity War or Endgame was supposed to be that way, right? So, hilarious. But sometimes you get a figure and you just know. So here's where I'm at with that. I'm only going to talk from my own experience. It has happened to me, I believe, 2 times in a severe way where I had to really think about how to handle it. Okay, so when you order something, right, no matter where it's from, and let's say it's something that's current, right? There's a huge possibility, almost like 100% possibility, that you're going to get a refund or another item to replace it because everything's in stock and it's current, right? Super. Great. I recently had that issue with, I had ordered a Barbie through Amazon, and I hate when they take a collectible and they put it in those plastic bags, right? Like the plastic envelope, and then they ship it out. And of course, in all that mail, it gets crushed. Sure enough, a collectible gets here, and it's something that I want to have in a pristine package, and I get it, and it is destroyed. So thank God that with Amazon, it's really easy to return something back. So I had this one figure, this one Barbie, where I returned her 4 times. And every single time, it was the same way. Ironically, the one time that they sent me the figure in a box, I guess it must have been a repackage because it was the worst condition of all of them. So with that, I decided, you know what? I'm just not going to order that item anymore because it seems that's the only way that they're shipping it, and I don't want it. So, got rid of it. So that was easy. However, when you order for, let's say you order from Hong Kong, for example, a return is not that easy. I mean, just dealing with customs is not an easy thing, and I'm not sure that you're going to get your refund back as far as the shipping goes. So it's something to really think about, what, as far as returning goes, as far as, Hong Kong or another country goes. So I had that one issue with, I believe I ordered something from Hong Kong. And the thing is that I had ordered Iron Man gantry. It came out, I believe it came out in 2012. But by the time that I ordered it, which I think was 2000, maybe 16 or even, no, 2018, I believe is when I ordered it. I get a message from the company, I believe it was Toys Wonderland, that said that they cannot refund me back for any damage that the item may have. And I thought that was really weird because it's a new item. What do you mean any damage? So I responded, well, I expect it to be in perfect condition because it's a new item and I pay for it in full, blah, blah, blah. Not realizing that what they meant is that the item has been stored for many, many years with batteries in it. I know. I didn't know that. It was a huge eye-opener. So think about this, guys, that if you are storing your like Hot Toys or any collectibles that have batteries in it, you may want to rethink that and open up those packages. Open up those items and remove the battery because the battery is going to cause some corrosion. And that's one of my issues that I have sometimes with my collectibles. I don't want to open up the box. I don't want to open the package, but I know that it has a battery in it because right from the package on the outside, you could press this, you could press that, and you're like, ooh, look at that. Not realizing that if you leave it in the package, it's going to cause some damage because of the corrosion due to the battery. So when I get my gantry, sure enough, that's exactly what was going on. The translation from, I guess, Japan to here, it gets crossed and they didn't explain it really well. So sure enough, when I get the item, I realized that what they were saying is that they weren't responsible for anything happening to the item because it had been stored with a battery in it for all these years. So I had already agreed to get it. So once it's in my possession, it's mine. Right? And I realized that really fast. But here's the deal. I really, really want that figure. I really wanted the gantry, and it's been out for a while, so it's not like it's available anywhere, right? There might be one or two people that sell it, but the prices are really ridiculous. So I found it through the company. I was able to make payments on it, and even though I paid a little bit more for it, I got it. And in comparison to the prices that it came out with, and then finally when I got how much I paid, it was actually a pretty good deal. So I pulled it all out of the box and I opened it up and I realized that the batteries are in it. I opened up the compartment and sure enough, the batteries are corroded. Powder. And I was like, no. Oh, wow. So I removed all the batteries out. And I want you to know that the gantry, that figure, excuse me, it has a lot of batteries. Like a lot of batteries. So I had to remove from the arm, the head, the chest, the back, blah, 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 right? And sure enough, two spots were really, really bad. So I looked up on YouTube. I Googled how to, what to do with corroded batteries. And, and sure enough, I did step by step and I got the arms to work. And the only part that I actually didn't get to work was the chest piece right here, right? But you know what though? It was still worth it to me because I think that if I try a couple more times, that there's a possibility that I could get that one piece to work where I got the other four to be fine. But the figure itself, the whole contraption is so amazing that it's worth it. And the other thing I had to realize is that it's not like I'm going to go to the figure every time and turn on every single light on it, right? First of all, I'm not going to sell it. It's going to be mine forever until I die, right? So I decided that I was not going to return it. And I'm so glad that I didn't because it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. I love the way it looks with my setup. I love the way it looks. I mean, I love everything about it. And nobody ever knows that there's one piece that doesn't work. So that was okay. But I got to say that at the price that I paid when I found out that that wasn't working and that maybe the whole thing wasn't going to work, I was really heartbroken by that. and there was nothing that I could do. So thank God that it worked actually in my favor, because it could have been a lot worse. But that was a big reality check. Move forward. Move forward. I have had items in my carts here and there, whether it's Sideshow, whether it's Hong Kong, different places, and they're making payments on some figures, and right, everywhere. And the great thing about being able to make some payments is that when it comes to old figures, you're able to catch up and add them to your collection. Where it comes to getting some of those old figures through eBay, eBay is more like, you pay up front and you're done, even though I think now they have a payment plan. I haven't done that yet. But I thought that this would be a great way to catch up with some of my old collectibles. Some of the old collectibles that by the time that I got on the game, they were already gone. And one of those was John Connor from Terminator. Yeah, John Connor from Terminator. I get the box, and give me 1 second. Let me get the box real quick here. I want to show you. So I get the box, and this is a different type of box. I've never seen these type of boxes, and this could be a design that they had before. We see all of this is a jacket over the box, right? We've seen the styrofoam before, right? But there he is. And I love it because it's Christian Bale, right? John Connor. And then there is the figure, right? So I was like, oh my God, I'm so stoked. And I got a man crush on Christian Bale. So I was so excited to get him. Really, really thrilled. And the packaging, even though I thought it was odd, just with this little slip, I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. And this piece here, this part here is really textured. Yeah, it's really, really textured. That's really, really cool. Okay, so I get to figure out, and I walk him over to the light, and I realize that there's something that looks a little odd about his jacket. So first of all, there he is. I know, look at that. Right? Looks great, looks just like him. Right? Sweet, sweet, sweet. So the stand itself, not much to it. Right, just pretty simple, pretty basic. And it is 2009 is when this came out. Right, so I got him like, wow, I just got him. So from 2009 to now, that's a long time. So the whole time he's been sitting in the box. One thing that we hear about pleather is that it starts peeling, right? It starts disintegrating. And sure enough, that's what's happening with his jacket. You see that? Look at that. All right, you see that? Even the back. Look at what's happening. And I noticed that in the packaging, there were some pieces, and now I know what they were too. You see that? All right? And here's the part that really sucked the most. And I'm like, what is that? So I did not realize that when I looked around, this was on the floor. Oh, what? I know. See, here's his patch. Right? That totally sucks. So I was really upset when at first about it, but then I thought about it. I was like, well, first of all, he's a Terminator. It's okay if he's not. I mean, he's at war. So I thought that the fact that this fell off and this looks like that, I thought it was pretty cool. So in this case, it actually worked out okay. Because the fact that, he's at war, he's not going to be in pristine, format. I mean, first of all, this jacket and everything is awesome, right? But the fact that now it looks really weathered and it looks like he has been through hell, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. But one thing that I wanted to point out to you guys is that when you order items that have been in storage for a long, long time, right? They've been in stock for a long time. Whether it's through Toys Wonderland, TNS, whoever it is that you order from, Big Bad Toys, whoever it is, if it has been stored for a long time, these are some of the situations that you may run into. Number one is batteries, right? Find out if it comes with a battery. You may want to remove that. Expect some corrosion. If not, yay. But that's why people remove the batteries off the figures, because of the corrosion. Number two, anything with pleather is a big one. So I'm really concerned now. I ordered Catwoman from The Dark Knight, right? Anne Hathaway. And her bodysuit, her skin suit, is this pleather. So with that, you may want to really think about what it is that you're ordering, okay? So keep them in mind. Don't forget, please subscribe. And any questions, let me know, all right? Talk to you guys later. Take care. See ya.